today? Feeling okay today. Thank you so much for asking or for inquiring. How is everyone? Maeve in Toronto, Canada. Yay. Good morning to everyone. It is, let's see, Tuesday. And what is it? Tuesday, the last day of January, which is kind of cool. And we get to start February and we get to do all the fun things that February includes. What is it? Valentine's Day. And then we've got President's Day and winter vacations and stuff like that. I hope you're all well. Today we're going to be talking about the brand new Community Create Challenge. Now, I know a lot of you have already started with the Community Create Challenge, but I want to get as many people involved in this as possible because it's really a lot of fun, and there's a super huge prize at the end. And actually, there's a good chance to win the prize in my group, and there's a whole bunch of other prizes out there. So we're going to go through. We do have a project, but we're going to go through this Community Create Challenge, and I'm going to show you how to make the project public and sharing it and all of that good stuff. This is a project that I've been working on. Let me grab my other project. Here it is. So this is the heart-shaped treat bag with gift tags, which is this, which is what I've made. And it's really cute. And oh, you made this? Oh, you made it. You made it. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi. So this is a heart-shaped little, I guess, treat box, and you can put some little, I don't know if you want to put a cellophane bag in there or if you want to put like some tissue paper, but it's really cute. And I found some nice patterned paper that would work with this unusual color. You guys know I love this green, and so I decided rather than going with the red and white that I'd use this green. And so I found this patterned paper, which it looks like cookies to me. And so it has the green, it has pinks, it has red. So I decided to pair it up with this image. So this is the image. Let me go over to the home page. And here's the home page. And here is, if you scroll a little bit, you'll see Community Create Challenge. And then this is the image. You see that little arrow it's pointing to the image. This is the image that we are using for this Community Create Challenge. Okay. And you'll also see a ton of people who have already done a bunch of really cool things. And we are going to come back and I'm going to show you how to share this in the community. Okay. So to get started, we would just add this to our canvas. And let's go to our canvas. So here's our canvas. I moved some things around, but let me just grab this. All right. And we'll hide this. So this is the image that we want. And then I found this image. I'm going to show you where to find it. And it makes a really cute little bag. So let's go to images, and we're going to go to image sets. And let's type in box, or you could type in boxes, I guess. Yeah, you can type in boxes, but this is the group that we're going to pull from. It's called Holiday Gift Boxes. So let's click on that so you can see what's in there. There's a lot of really cute images in here that are 3D. What are you chewing on? I don't know what he's chewing on. So you've got like the little Christmas stocking. I guess this could be a cauldron, but it could also be like a leprechaun thing, maybe. And you got this pretty diamond and the star. We've done the star before. And what is that? This just says salmon box. I suppose it could be a little like Easter box or whatever. But so I wanted to choose this one, heart box. So I'm going to click on that and bring it to my canvas. So the first thing that I did here is I did change this to be wider. I wanted it as big as I could, you know, within reason. And so it comes in at not quite 10 inches wide. So I'm going to change it to 11 and a half. Okay. So there it is, 11 and a half. I'm going to put my other one over here and just hide it. So you'll notice that I did change the color on it. So let's go ahead and ungroup this. And I'm going to change these hearts to white. And I think I will change this to that green that I love so much. All right. Now we're starting to cook with gas here. And we can figure out what it is that we want to do. So we're going to ungroup this. And I thought something real simple. I'm going to make this, move it to the back. And then I thought, why, arrange, send to the back. Okay. So I am not doing well today. Okay, so here we go. And then I thought I would take these hearts and put them on here. Why are you guys chewing? Oh my gosh. And then I thought, all right, I will use one of these two. So I cut out both. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little hole in the top of it so that I can add a little baker's twine. So I'm going to go over to shapes and I'm going to choose a circle. All right. And I am going to resize this circle to 0.125. It's really small, but it's going to show you something here. You see how it's very, very small here? That's okay. It used to be real difficult to grab something like this, but they made some changes. So we're going to move this here, sort of get it up where we want it, but we don't want to have the circle be interrupting the top layer. So I just have to check this layer. So move over so you can see. I'm going to make this bigger. Okay. So you see here, I've got a scalloped edge, and then I'm going to take this little circle that I made very tiny. I'm taking this piece and just making sure that it fits on there. And then I'm going to select these two. Once I'm satisfied, will you get out of the packages? Hey, come over here. Oh, it's Benjamin. He always pretends like he's the innocent one. They chewed on some of the yeah, they might be. No, he loves to chew plastic. He loves plastic. So I can hear him over there chewing, and then I heard him in a bag. So you guys need to behave. Teddy Bear is actually behaving today. All right. So once I have that circle on there, I'm going to select these two. Now I'm going to come down here to this. It's called slice. We're going to slice. Now, when you slice, it's like you are baking cookies, cutting up cookies with the cookie cutter, right? So think of that, you know, you've got the circle and you got the scalloped edge, and then when you push through, you're going to have leftovers. So here's the leftovers, not that much of a leftover, but I'd keep this circle so I can do the same thing with this one. So this one's going to go over here, and then this one is going to go over here. Okay. So I'm going to move it up a little bit. And so I'm going to cut all these out, even though, yeah, that looks good. Even though I might not use both of them, I'm still going to cut it out. So I'm going to select those two, hit slice, and then get rid of my circles that I don't need. So we're at the point where we can just cut this all out. And I'm going to use patterned paper for the white, and I'll use Cricut green. It's a seafoam green color for the heart. Okay. So let's pretend that you're me and you are creating this, and you've created this wonderful little project. Or for instance, if you want to um if you want to use my project, you could also do that, and you can rename it. So once you named it, so we're going to save it, and I named this the heart-shaped treat bag with gift tags. So once I do that, I'm going to click on the name right up here. You see this name? All right. So this is what I was trying to tell you yesterday. So right now, this is a private project. It is not public in Design Space. We're going to turn this on, and what we're going to do is we're going to enter some project details. So here we're going to add a description, and I don't know what I'm going to say. This is cute 3D heart shaped box with gift tags, even though it says that, for the community create challenge. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do tags. So I always do the same tags: paper crafts. I do Cricut community. And then what we're going to do is community create challenge. See right here, community create challenge. So there it is, community create challenge. Now I could also come up here and do like hashtag community create challenge. I don't know that that does anything, but I'm going to do it there anyway. So I'm going to save this. Oops, I forgot. I need to add an image. So here is this plus sign. I'm going to hit plus. What are you guys doing? I'm going to go to my photos. Now, I think this is easier to do on the mobile, but you can do it on your computer. So here I've got 2 images. I'm going to open one at a time. Hey, you, come over here. Benjamin, what are you chewing on? Stop. Thank you. All right, so I got 2 images. I can put both in if I wanted to. You can put quite a few up here. Stay here with me. Don't chew stuff, okay? So I'm going to go into my photos again. It takes forever with my photos. I have way too many photos, and for some reason, it doesn't always work. So, but that's my computer. So we did one, and let's do the other. I hope I did the correct one. So you can do upwards of, I think, like 5 or 6 images if you want. Yeah, those are 2 different images. Then I'm going to hit save. Okay. Now, once I've saved it, I'm going to make it public in Design Space just by hitting this toggle. Okay. And then I hit OK, and I get my little confetti shower. Okay, so you've done, that's part 1. Okay, you created a file, you added details, including an image, and then you made it public. So that, I believe, is your 1 entry. That's your first entry. I hope I'm going to explain this right. So now what you want to do is you're going to want to share this in a Cricut group. Now let me go over to my internet browser, and here is the Cricut Create Challenge. This tells you how you do it. There's official sweepstakes rules here. You have from January 24th, which is past, until February 7th to make a project with the image. Here's the image number in case you can't find it. you take a picture and you save it as public, and you use the tag Community Create Challenge. Now, your second entry is by participating in one of these groups. Now, these are not all my groups. There's groups for all of the product experts, including like this Cricut Design Space in Espanol. If you speak Spanish, that is Abby Carrillo's group. And then there's a Canadian group. There's Carol Prevost, Carol's Cricut Crafts. And then I think April's on here, but I'm not really sure. And this is my group. It's called Cricut Chat with Miss Rita. So I thought that I would show you how to find it on Facebook. So let's hop on over to Facebook. This is my Facebook, right? And I'm going to go to groups. Now over here, oh, look at that. Oh, over here on the left-hand side, let me just make sure you could see it all. But over here on the left-hand side, these are all of the groups that I've joined. I have a lot of groups, and I also manage a lot of groups. So here are all the groups that I manage, and here are all the groups that I have joined. So there's quite a few. I think there's like more than 100. And so groups I manage. This one here is called Cricut. Where is my Cricut? Living with Cricut Newbies. Cricut Personal. Where is my Cricut Chat? I don't see it. There's Cricut Chat Card Exchange. So if you cannot find it, you can search for it. So let's type in Cricut Chat with Miss Rita. Let's try that. And there it is. Cricut Chat with Miss Rita. Okay. So let's go here and visit this. So this is my group, Cricut Chat with Miss Rita. If you're not in here, you can ask to be added. And if you don't do Facebook, I'm sad to say that you can't do this part, okay? But so I'm in Cricut Chat with Miss Rita, and I'm just gonna post, hi guys, this is my project for the Cricut Community Challenge. And now here's the important part. I have to share a link, and I also have to do the hashtag. So I'm going to do hashtag community create challenge. That's the only hashtag that's going to work, okay? For you to be noticed in any of the groups. You have to use hashtag community create challenge. Now I'm going back to Cricut, my thing here, and I'm going to choose this share button. And I choose the share button, and what I'm going to do is choose copy link. Okay, so I copy the link. It's on my clipboard. I'm going back to my Facebook group, and then I am going to paste it. Okay, I know there's a lot in here if you haven't done it before, but you know, it's just once you get the hang of this, you're going to, first of all, you're going to be making more of your projects public. And by the way, you can use my project and or anybody's project and, you know, save it under your design space and share it. That's okay. You could use this one. And then when you click on this, it will bring you straight to my Cricut. It should bring me to Cricut Design Space, but yeah. All right, I already have it downloaded. I don't need to do that. Okay, and then that's it. Okay, that is it. That's all you need to do to enter in. The prize is a Cricut Joy machine. So here it says, each unique project has 2 opportunities to win a Cricut Joy bundle. So you'll get 1 entry for completing the first 4 steps, which is making your your project public with an image and all of that, and using the tag community create. The second entry is for in the group. Okay, so there are a lot of, there's 27, so there's 27 Cricut Facebook groups. It says 54 chances to win. I don't know. I don't know how they figure that out. But if you wanted to post this in different groups, now I'll be really honest with you, if you're posting it in a very large group, your chances of winning are less because there are a lot of people and there are a lot of people who are going to participate. If you post in my group or a smaller group, my group only has 5,000 people. So your chance of being seen is much higher. Okay. And then here are the official rules, and you can win. It's a Cricut pack. And if you need to look for this is all you have to do is go to the blog. It's cricut.com/blog. Now let's go ahead and put this together. Okay, so again, here is the project that I made, and it's really cute, right? I think so. And I put these little tag here. I used some baker's twine. So sadly, when I cut this out, I didn't have that circle, that little circle there. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to just take my my little weeding tool, and I'm going to poke a hole in here. Or if you have a hole punch, you could do the same thing. But I can't find my hole punch. All right, so just going to put that in there. It's not nearly as neat as having the machine do it, but oh well. All right, so here is my paper for the little treat basket. All right. So you notice that there are score lines here. So here's the score line, and here's the score line. Please, hey, please stop. Please stop. And we're going to fold it on the score line here and here. Thank you for stopping. Benji, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Okay. You're the best boy? Are you the best boy? Maybe you are. All right, so we're folding this on all of the places that we need to fold. And as you guys know, I like to fold it going both ways. Just kind of gives things a little easier transition into being glued. I don't know. That might just be in my head. But, all right, so here we go. And I'm going to flip it over, and I'm just going to make sure I fold it the other way as well. Now, this is a difficult corner here that I want to show you what I did. Now, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about this, but who knows? They don't give you a lot of directions on these things, so you have to kind of figure it out for yourself. Okay, so here is my card, or my box, I should say. And here's my beautiful little, isn't it cute? It's like cookies, I think. And it's kind of like watercolor too. So we're going to grab our glue and put some glue. You could use tape if you wanted to. I found when you're doing 3D things, it's best to use glue, because sometimes the tape doesn't stick that well. So that's what I'm going to do for this. So we're going to put the glue on here first, because it's always better to get your pattern done. It looks like I need to fill my glue bottle, don't I? So here we go. Okay, now we'll flip it over, and the first thing we're going to do is the bottom. So you see how the bottom has this tab here? So we're going to actually glue it. I'll turn it around so you can see it better. So we're going to glue that tab over here. Right, like that. And try to do it on a flat surface. I know there is a temptation to do it to do it like holding it up, but don't resist the temptation, okay? So now I'm going to kind of turn it over, and I'm going to glue on here on this flap. There we go. And press down. Just I'll move it around so you can see all that I'm doing. So I'm pressing down on there. You see that? So now I have both sides are done. So the last part is these tabs. Now, these tabs, my inclination was first to round them up like this, but I didn't like that it left this. It looked wrong to me. And so I then decided that I was just going to put this tab inward so that there's like a little bit of space. I just think it looks better. Now you guys might feel differently, but this is my project, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just poke in these tabs that I've already put glue on, and then I'm just going to hold it down. I could do it on a flat surface if I want. Just, it's a little weird, but that's okay. We're all a little weird. All right, so let's press and hold. See, I'm pressing and holding so that it will stick up. But you see how it doesn't create, I originally wanted it to be like rounded, and then I'm like, I don't like this gap. So this is why I came up with this conclusion. So here we go. We'll put the glue on the other side. Woo. And press and hold. Okay, so there we go. Cute, right? Now let's talk about our gift tags. So here are all the little pieces. I did cut out these extra circles thinking that I would put the hang tag part on there, but I'm not. So I'm gonna put that in my to Christine box. I have Christine is the woman that uses all of my scraps. She lives here in town at Peabody, but she goes to Florida. So what I do is I save all of my scraps and I just give them to her. So it works out pretty well. So you can do these any which way. There's this heart one, which is awful cute. And you could do this if you want, like this. I think I will take and put the heart here, maybe. Or I could use the love, I guess. Maybe do it this way. Yeah, that might be cute. So I could put that here like this. And then I can make, all right, you. Then I can make my little, all right, thank you. Enough. I can use my little hearts here like this. So you can play around with what you want. So I'm making one tag, and I think I will put this on the box. So let's turn this over. When you're using glue on these little tiny cut pieces, the key to this is less. Less is more. Just a tiny little drop of glue is really all you need. But make sure you get in on all those little edges there. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with you guys? Saw Santa this morning and he was going to close the door, and I said, don't close the door. They kind of like looking out. He said, yeah, they also kind of like barking. So yeah. I like kind of like this. I think I'm going to use this. Yeah, let's use this for our tag. Okay. All right. So I have my baker's twine. This is 12 ply. That means that if you were to unravel this, there would be 12 pieces of thread that makes up the baker's twine. Baker's twine, you can see, is it's just like a twisted twine, and they call it baker's twine because that's what they use in the bakery. If you're looking for baker's twine like this, I would suggest Amazon has a good selection, but I would also suggest Just Artifacts. It's a company called Just Artifacts, and they sell every color you can imagine. So there's I put my baker's twine on my needle, and I just put it through our little loop, and I am going to figure out how to tie this on. I was thinking like up here, but I think down here, and I think I'll do it close to the handle. Now you could, if you were making a bunch of these, you could put the person's name on the back if you wanted to. And you could just tie a little ribbon like this. Oh, it's trash day. That's why they're barking. Okay. So there you go. And let's grab some scissors and cut this off. We don't need all that in there. So let's look at the two that we have. This one I didn't do a little bow, but I ended up picking the same one. Durr. Rita. Oh, I forgot to put my little hearts on there. So let me just put my hearts on there. Now, obviously, you could jazz this up any way you like. If you like glitter, add glitter. If you like an embellishment, add embellishments. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. But just make sure that you enter in this contest so that way you can possibly win a Cricut Joy with, I guess, a lot of accessories. They didn't tell us what's in there, but it's a bundle. So there you go. And I made the exact same ones. How do you like that? But I still think that they're really cute, aren't they? They would look so cute if you put a little piece of tissue paper in there, maybe with a few little treats. They don't have to be edible treats. They could be little doohickeys, anything you want. But they really are cute, aren't they? And I think what I'll do is I'll take them to the cancer center when I go and hand deliver them to a patient, because it always seems so sad when I go in there. And people, they're concerned and worried. So I think I'll just find some little treats and put them in there, and give them to a couple of patients. I think that would be fun. All right, so that is it for today's lesson. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hi, Renee. I hope you enjoyed it. I do hope that you participate in this project because it's a lot of fun. And I find the more that I'm challenged, the better off I am as far as my skills go. So, for example, I remember when Melody was here and we did like a Halloween thing. It was so much fun, and there was a challenge, and we were given this challenge of, let's make a Halloween thing using certain colors and certain images. I just love to be challenged in that way. And I think you'll find that you'll run through a lot of different ideas when you are challenged like that. So let's just read about the ending part, because I'm sure everybody wants to know, how do I know if I win? All right. So it says here, you can enter once in all of the Facebook groups, but each entry must be a unique project. So for me, I would suggest that you enter into smaller groups like mine, because if you go to Cricut Official and you enter there, you're going to be up against a lot of competition. So check out these different, if you're in Canada, there's several Canadian groups. In fact, there's 1, 2, 3, although Carol's Cricut Crafts isn't strictly Canadian, but this one's French, so I'm assuming it's Canadian. There is Cricut Design Space in Espanol, so there's the Spanish one. There's one in Texas. So Gail, you know? Or you might try the Dollar Tree DIY and decor. I think that might be my friend Ashley's group. But check out these groups, and if you have more than one idea, then go ahead and enter in more than one. And this is what you'll win. You're going to win a $250 bundle that includes a Cricut Joy Machine bundle. That's all they say. So there's going to be 28 winners total. So there will be 27 groups plus one chosen directly from Design Space. So there's 28 winners that are going to win a $250 MSRP project. Okay. So you can enter in from February 7th all the way through February 7th. And then the group owners, for instance, me, I will choose a winner in my group. That's why it's really important that you use the hashtag in your entry, because what I'm going to do at the end of the period is I'm going to look up everybody that used the hashtag, and then I'm going to choose a winner, and I'll submit it to Cricut, and then they will be notified. The winners will be notified and selected by February 15th. Okay? So this is a really fun thing. I think it's fun. All right, let's go back to Design Space, and let's see. I already have my picture on there, so I can share it. I want to just show you, this is my profile in Design Space. I've been talking about Cricut Community for months now, but I haven't really... I don't know. I feel like I haven't really reached everybody, because I want you all to really, and I don't know why, but it's not, here it is. Okay. So this is up here. I went to the hamburger and I clicked on view profile under my name. Okay. And this is my profile. So these are all the projects. So consider you'll have a profile as well. And when you have a profile, you can find people like me and you can follow me. So if you follow me, you'll be part of my weekly giveaway. And also I'll get to share and see all of your projects. So these are my newest followers: Maeve Davis, who's online today, I think, Heather, Deanna, Leah, Gail, Ernestine, Carolyn, Susan, Tracy, Donna, Rosalba, Sophie, Melody, Dolce, Tammy, Kiara, June, Eloise, Eden. I've got a lot today. Karen, Erica, Ophelia, Terry, Tracy, Patty, Sandy, Bridget, Goldie, and Kai. So those are new people that are following me, and you will see that my numbers went up under following. So what does that mean if you follow me? Well, I can go to the community. Let's go over here. We'll go home. Let's go to the community, and I can decide that I want to follow somebody. So let me just see if I can find somebody that maybe I don't follow. Didn't we see something with felt? Yeah, we did. We saw a felt hearts. Let's see how that comes out. We're going to search. Look at all these felt things. We're going to be working on felt, I think, tomorrow. Oh, look at this felt corsage. Okay, so here's Melody Carter. So I'm going to look at this. Created this felt wrist corsage for Mother's Day. So I am going to like this and save it or bookmark it. But I also want to have it see at what else Melody's been up to. So I'm going to click on her name and it will bring me to this. So she's a sewer. Nice, nice. So I'm going to follow her. Okay. She's been sewing since she was 8 years old. How great is that? And look at this mantle. Oh, so cute. Grab that one. I put it in my bookmarks, okay? And I'm following her. So that's what that's about. Isn't that great? Now, let's see, what else is there to know? Let's see. Tomorrow I'm going to be, let's find it. I'm trying to work on a felt project of conversation hearts. And I of course needed to make it different because, everybody has the love you and stuff like that. So I went on the internet and I typed in conversation heart. So I think I put conversation hearts in here, and I found that's what these are called, conversation hearts. And there's a whole big story about conversation hearts, by the way, and just so that you know. And I it's they're called sweethearts, really, but I call them conversation hearts. And I've been giving these to people every year for Valentine's, except for the 2 years. And then what you'll find is there is a list of conversation heart greetings or sentiments. So you could type in conversation heart sayings, and look, these are the core heart sayings. I don't know who this website is. The best candy heart sayings for the past 120 years. So look at these ones, as if, remember that? So there's a whole bunch, and I took this 2022 words of encouragement, and I basically just took that and I did Command C, and I went over to my project and I hit text, and then I did Command V, and there is my text. Now, I do have somebody who is asking me in email, how do you, because she was doing a project I think for her husband, and she wanted to do this retired project. I forget who the person is that was asking. I think it was Diana or something like that. And somebody said, well, let me move this over. How would I, if I wanted to, change this, and so that all of the letters were the same? Or what if I wanted to turn some letters different colors? Okay. So when you're doing a text, you have this option right here. It says advanced. Okay. So if you advanced and you ungroup to lines, that way you're able to take each of these and move them around any way you like. And you can, make them smaller, whatever you want to do. You could change the color. Here you go, in pink or maybe red, like that. You could change the size. Or if you didn't want to do that, and like this person wants to make the first letter a different color, we can do advanced ungroup to letters. And that way we can choose this letter to be red, let's say, and this letter to be pink. Okay. And we could do all of these in pink or any different color that we want. So that is called, so that you know, it's called advanced, and it's right here on this font bar, and there's a down arrow, and you can do ungroup to lines or ungroup to letters. Okay. And that is for that. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow, hopefully. If I can get my felt and the dog hasn't chewed on it, we're gonna do actual felt conversation hearts that I'm gonna stuff, and I'm gonna show you how to sew up, and then we'll figure out what to do with them when we're done. But I've already actually cut out all these different sayings, and I'm going to do iron on, just so you know. So hopefully that will be tomorrow. And yeah, it should be fun. So that's all I've got for you today. I thank you so much. You have demanding dogs. So do I. If I had to wait for my dogs to do anything, I wouldn't get anything done. It's like my sister. She has like, How many dogs does she have? 6, 7? I don't know. It's a crazy amount. Anyway, so that is tomorrow's project and also the community challenge. So I'm just going to delete this and we'll work on this tomorrow for tomorrow. But isn't that great? I'm going to cut out 2 each of my different color felts. And then I cut all of these little sayings in glitter iron-on, and I'm going to iron them on my felt. And I'm going to try to cut the felt on my maker. I haven't done this in a while, but it's a little hard to do. So we'll work through it this afternoon and I can show you all the details. All right. 7 dogs, yes. And they're all from like the same family. They're so funny. They're all black labs, and yet the mom is like a golden lab or a white lab. I don't know what they call that. And the father is a chocolate lab. And they made black labs. I was like, I didn't understand that labs can throw their color, or maybe they have something dominant, sort of like eye color. It's kind of funny. All right, everybody. Um, let's talk tomorrow. And thank you for joining me today. And what else is there to know? That's it, I guess. Just keep those machines cutting, keep crafting. It's so much fun and it's good for you. It's good for you. It is. Crafting is so good for you. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming today. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.